Welcome in. Today we're at day 26. We're starting at 1818. That is actually what it's going to be about. We are here just to try to make a few % profit, trying to move forward for the day, trying to make this thing work. So let's get right into it. I'm going to start looking at charts. It's about 9 o'clock, so I don't know. I think I'll make a trade today. I've been trading in the afternoon. We're in the morning here, so let's see if I can find something I think is really good. Hey, we meet up here every day, and I show you real-life binary options trading. Please take a moment, hit the subscribe button. If you do that, I promise I'll work hard to make this channel bigger and better with every single episode. I have some great news. For a limited time, you can join the Music City Trader Tribe absolutely free. All you have to do is open your pocket option account using my affiliate link and make your first deposit. And I'll send you 2 trading strategy ebooks and my latest trading sheets. So don't wait any longer. Go to musiccitytrader.com and click on Join the Tribe. All right, I'm going to go on this RSI touch here. It's almost touched in the 1 minute. It definitely touched in the 30-second. And it did look like a little bit of a breakthrough, but if you look at it in the 10-minute, this is sort of an area where it got kind of crankety right here. It really was crankety there. So I'm assuming that it will be the same crankety there this time. And it looks like, if I look at it in 30 seconds, it looks like it will be real. Now, this is an RSI touch. It kind of broke through a little bit, but it touched and it looked like it was going to turn. And the reason I even took that trade is because of that 10-minute where it had all those really bad dojis. So it really showed me that as a strong line of, and it looks like that'll be the first win for the day. That'll be in. That'll be a win. Look at that. That's good. That feels good. Again, that line broke. It touched the RSI. It actually broke in the 30-second, but it was touching in the 1. And also in that 1 minute, I looked over in this 10-minute and look at this. It really had this really heavy line right here. So when it got there, I thought, this is a good place for rejection. It got a little bit lower, and then it just rejected right off, which is good. Let's see if I can get one more win. That was the first win of the day, and that would feel great because yesterday my session was long. I mean, it was like hour long. So I'm not going to assume anything else on this one. It's working on this area right here. Now it could bounce off there again, but I'm not going to. I just feel like that one was like really perfect. If you see how it went down and it just bounced, now it's messing around. I'm going to go look and see what it did over here. Wow, it really tanked down there, hit that white line. See if it would have kept its rhythm here, if it would have went lower, then I would have thought it was going to be a turnaround. I would have thought it goes down, but now it just kind of bouncing back and forth. Who really knows what it will do? The 1 minute doesn't give me any real notification, except that it says a white line. Yeah, it kind of scares me though, because it could break that white line. It could stop right there like it did last time. It's been having a hard time getting under there. That doesn't mean it's not going to. This is a white line in the 1 minute, and it's also trying to break. But I think it will because it wound up. If it gives me a little push up there, I'm gonna put it. Yeah, I missed my opportunity right there. I should have hit it right up there. Now it's farting around. Let's see. I took a put right here. I was speaking and thinking at the same time, and I accidentally took it on the dip. I was waiting for it to go there to go down. There. I was waiting for it to go down. Thank you, Lord. 10 seconds, 7 seconds. There it is. This is 10 seconds. I guess it could go either way, but there it is in 30 seconds. Second win for the day. I was going off that 30-second white line, But when I took the trade, it dipped just as I was moving over to take the trade. It kind of dipped, and that gave me a little bit of and it was 89% payout. So either way, still I think it's fighting to go up, but I don't know that it's going to break up above this. At this point, I don't know, because I thought it was gunning for this bottom level, but it isn't gunning for this bottom level necessarily. It's kind of rising. See how it's definitely got a constant up pressure, but I drew a big line right here before. Okay, so it went up there and it went up there. So it went up there and it went all the way up here in 10 minutes. But it's going to hit that level right there. That's a strong line because it hit that level. But if it breaks above this, it probably has enough strength to get back up to this top hill. If it breaks above this. There it goes. Yeah, let's say it's going up from here. I did 1 minute. Oh, look at that. That drawback was very, very... Oh, that's terrible. It happened to me the other day too. Not saying I'm glad I took a 1 minute here, because this line right here is pretty strong. So I'll make this level. Yeah, it's really strong. Yeah, in 1 minute it looked like that was a pretty strong level. In the 1 minute it doesn't look like a great trade, but if you're talking about longer position, like 10 minutes, I think it could go. But I guess it still could. To me, it doesn't feel like it will go all the way back up there. I'm going to double that one up, though, because I think what it's going to do, it's going to finally go back up. Maybe I'll save that one. That's very, very risky, especially in that level right where that white line is. It's very risky white line. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, it went up and down, so I think that's a loss. Oh, that makes me mad, because I was in the money by 2 trades. Now I'm back to where I started. All right. And then it went back up. So it did do what I thought it was going to do. It did do what I thought it was going to do. It did do what I thought it was going to do. But actually, you know what? This is actually, it says oh, it's going to go up, but when you look at it in 1 minute, it doesn't look like it's really going to go back up. It doesn't look like it is. It looks like it's going to go back down. And I mean, if I look at the overall 1 minute, I should get off this chart, because I'm like I said, I was kind of confused. Look at that. It's going all the way down. It's like tanking, but I don't know that it's going to go below this white line. I'd be guessing now. It's kind of out of my pocket. I'm going to go find another trade and see if I can get a win. I don't want to lose another trade on this little thing, because now to me, I'm not really sure if it reached way up there. I thought it was going to head back up to this loop, but instead it started falling. And let's see here in 10. Yeah, it's just in it's in a weird spot in the 10. It's in a weird spot. I don't think it's going anywhere. I'm going to let it be. I'm going to let it breathe for a little bit. Let's see what this is doing. Hitting the bottom. Let's go ahead and take this one up. This is a 1 minute RSI touch. Kind of gutsy, but it's a consolidation. Look at that. That's a nice rise. That's a very nice rise. That's in the 30-second, though, so let's see if it goes back up. In the 5 minute, looked like an arrow tanking down. I hope that is sort of in my mind as an option. But in the 10 minute, big old candle out of its loop. The problem with this 10 minute and the 5 minute is it looks like it's RSI touching, but it's also pointing down pretty heavily. So like in the 5 minute, look at its touch. It is an RSI touch. So that's good. It looks like an RSI touch, and it looks like a retraction. 14 seconds. 10 seconds here. We'll look at it in the 30 seconds. Get it final in the 30 seconds. Looks pretty good there. Yeah, that's good. All right, so we're up 1 trade. That's good. We're up one trade. We started 18.18. I'm going to go ahead and put my starting trades up there from now on. This could end up being a consolidation right down here, but it does look like it's a consolidation. To me, in the 10-minute, it looked like it just RSI touched. It got down there pretty low. It's got tons of those. What are those called? Wicks on it at the bottom. But if you look at it in the different time frames, it could easily shoot back down. It could easily shoot up and then back down. So it's hitting a line right here. It could have a big retraction, or it could go. Right now, I don't really know. Looks like it's setting up a consolidation. So my gut feeling says it's going to retract here. It's going to retract. I mean, will it go to the white line? If it does, it's going there kind of slowly, it doesn't really have a 1 minute white line rise. It's got retraction. That's what I thought. It set up this weird line. Let's go look at Euro CHF again. Yeah, see, this one just went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Really didn't do anything amazing, right? It's going to get down to this line. And what is it going to do? Is it going to retract, or is it going to break? Is it going to, yep, there it's touched off that line. That would have been a great call. And I almost called it, but I've been being more careful on these lines. I've let trades go because that went right down there, touched that line, and I thought, oh man, but maybe I'm glad I didn't, because look, it's got down pressure. It rejected off that line pretty steadily, but if it breaks that line, let's look at this in 10. This is a chart that beat me up a little bit ago. Yeah, see, it hit that pretty hard. Now it's just like tanking up. Look how far it's going. It could go all the way up there. Who knows? That's a heavy, heavy line that it went down to. I mean, at some point it will withdraw, but it's not by an RSI or anything. It's just all in the middle. I'm not gonna mess with it because it's still just so in the middle. Wow. That's a breakthrough in the 10-minute, which scares me. Looks like a pretty good rejection again. It didn't break through in the 1 minute yet, but overall, I think it could. If it starts shoving down from here, then this could totally break through. Yeah. It's going to go back up. It's going to have a little retraction. This is dangerous. This is dangerous because it's retracting and then breaking and then retracting. In the 10-minute, it still looks like it's a breakthrough. I don't trade 5-minute breakthroughs though, or 10-minute breakthroughs. It's 1 minutes that I have a good feel for. It looks like it wants to break through in the 1 minute, and like gut feeling says it will. But last time it tried that, it still retracted up pretty high. I guess if it starts just tanking from here, then maybe it's safe enough. But I'd have to be ready. And right now it's retracting. It could go all the way back up to that top line. It does have down pressure. I don't feel really good about this one until it just breaks down really far. But I mean, how far can it go? Let's look at it in 10. I don't really know how far it can go. I guess it could go, yeah, but it's sitting on some levels here, so it's sitting on those levels. Let's see where it's sitting. It's sitting on these levels. I mean, it could go down to here. That's the big candle, but I think it'll struggle as it goes through these levels. I don't think it's got like a clear. It went way up there. Yeah, it's not really. It's still breaking through in the 10. It did not break through in the 1. Like I said, it definitely will struggle here. Oh, look at this one. Oh, wow. That one actually broke all the way down. Finally broke that level. Let's say if it goes down and RSI touches, maybe we'll take a call. It's going to have to really push and really touch that RSI though. I have to really believe this chart has a lot of pullback. See how this RSI didn't touch at all? It just barely touched. It's probably already hit its RSI. I'm not going to trust that chart. It's just way bouncy. I'm glad I didn't put this one. This one was the other one that I was thinking about putting. It's retracting big time. And I knew it would struggle up there. Let's try to find a good RSI touch. One that actually, oh, that looks like still not all the way down. Not all the way down. Get the idea of that one. This is 10 minutes. Yeah, it could be going all the way back down. Oh, that's on a white line too. Is that gonna touch? If this RSI touches, I think I'm gonna take it. It's gonna have to jump down there and touch though. I'm not gonna pre-take it. It's on a white line in 1 minute. It's got a lot of levels there. It kind of already touched. It's gonna have to really touch, almost break it, for me to believe in this one. And it's not doing. That's not what I want it to do. I want it to just shoot down there, like down here. I want it to break through this line and RSI touch at the same time, because right now it's on that white line. In a big uptrend, it's at a big level. I think it can break down that line again. It broke down to that line twice. Yeah, it's broken down here, and maybe even right there is the first level. Right here is the second level, but it's going to have to make it happen. Like maybe right there. Yeah, if it breaks down to that, if it RSI touches down here, then it's going to bounce. I'll move this chart to the front and just watch it. And actually, I'm going to set a well, I don't need to set it. It's going. Okay. If it goes down there and RSI touches, I'm going to call it, but I want it to shoot straight down. I'm not sure. It's trying to touch it. It's going to have to almost break down to that second line. This one right here. I want it almost all the way down there, or I can't act on it. See, in 1 minute, it's just playing with its thing, and it could go down pretty far. But it's got a lot of mess right here, so if it gets down there, then I think it's okay. It'll be a really safe trade if it gets down to that level. It doesn't seem like it wants to, but at any time it keeps trying to. Keeps trying to return. Yeah, let's watch it. Let's get it. Let's watch it return. Okay, I'm going to set a level. I'm going to set an alarm right here. If it gets back down there, then we'll come back to it. I'm just looking for another really good RSI touch. Well, that one's touching, but I don't know what it's doing in the bigger picture. Let's see. Oh, wow. Yeah, this one could be climbing for a while because of that big red candle. You know, it's been doing that. It's got a RSI touch there. It kind of got a breakthrough. Let's go ahead and take that trade. Let's go back here. It says my price was reached on this one. I'm going to leave that trade open while I'm looking at this one because I might take a second trade here. See, it's trying to go down there and RSI touch. In 30 seconds. It hasn't RSI touched yet. Euro GBP looks like it's still in the money, so I'm gonna watch this go. If it shoots down and RSI touches, I'm gonna take my trade. Come on, baby, shoot down. There we go. I'm gonna take it there. I've got 2 trades open. I usually would not do this. Let's chase this one around and see what happens. I took this RSI touch and it was really good. It looks like it might win. It looks like it is turning around. This is really good. So we'll let this one win. Hopefully. Oh, whoa. Look at that. It's farting around now. It's 5 seconds. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on, baby. Come on, pull down. No, that's a loss. That's frustrating. All right, this one right here also went further down than I wanted it to go. Now it's breaking. Okay, that was the line that I thought it was going to go on. 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Oh, that's frustrating. Looks like it's breaking down. That one's a loss too. Those both were losses. I'm going to take this one again. It's got up pressure. It finally touched and it wants to move around. Let's watch this one play out here. I'm gonna go look at this one. This one just broke way up, and is it a 1 minute breakthrough? Yeah, it's a 1 minute breakthrough. It's a 1 minute breakthrough. I'm gonna take this one again on a call. It's crazy, but I want those back. Actually, it's not that crazy. I'm in the money on this one, and that one is an RSI. That's a breakthrough. So this one, after these two trades end, I'm not going to take two trades at a time again here because I think I need to get my mind needs to be solid, and I could lose these two. This one looks like it's breaking down. I'm going to go in 10 seconds because we got 5 seconds left. There we go. It's breaking up. There we go. Thank you, Lord. 2, 1, 0. Yeah, that one's a win. We'll take that one as a win. Then we're going to pop over to this one. Look at that. 1 minute breakthrough, 18 seconds. We're in the 10-second candles, though. So let me go back 30 seconds. In 30 seconds, it was a 1 minute breakthrough. It's really high. It's going up. That's going to be a win. We're going to have those two wins. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I watched those numbers, and I caught them down to another win. 1831. Okay. So we're at 1831 right now. Those, that's me going crazy. Not going crazy, but I'm up 0.72%. Okay, I can get up one more trade, I'm sure. Let's see. It's a 1 minute RSI breakthrough. This is a pretty big climb. It broke really high. Look what it's doing in 10 seconds. It's tanking in 10 seconds, but it's way it's way out of its border in the 1 minute. This could last up here forever. It could not. I don't really tend to chase those. I don't feel like I'm going to take another trade on that one or this one. I'm going to go look for a different one. This one's just pushing up and see how far it's over. See how far it's out of the line. If I was going to take something on this, I think it's going for like this level up here. I think it's going to go up to like up here or something, maybe up in this area. It's pushing, and I think this chart overall is going to push for a while. It's overbought. It's just pushing. It's got little tiny pullbacks, and then it just pushes. But it hasn't really jumped back in the last 5 minutes. It's got these little teeny pushbacks, and then just continual up pressure. In the 10 seconds, it's all out of whack. But it's got a lot of green candles. At any time that could relieve. That's building a lot of pressure. So it makes me nervous. But like in the big scheme of things, I do think this is just going to climb. Look how it's climbed. It's got a couple there. It's got a couple there. It says it's going to go down, but I don't really believe it. I don't believe it. I think this is heading up in the big picture. I think it's got room to go. You can see it's just going up, and it's still going up. It's got a couple little red candles. I'm going to take a 2 minute call on this one. In terms of, that's kind of a crazy, every time I take a position today, I say, that's crazy. But no, this is actually a pretty good position because I do think what's going to happen. I took a longer trade, and what's going to happen is this is going bigger and bigger, and it keeps retracting a little bit, but then it goes bigger and bigger. So as this trade works itself out, I'm going to look at that. I had a feeling it's just bigger and bigger. I'm thinking that for a couple reasons. It is not finding any levels in the 1 minute. The 1 minute levels are way out of whack. They're way over there. In the 10 minute, The levels are up there. I think it's gunning for this level up here. Like up here maybe is the first level it's going to get to that it might turn around. In fact, if it gets up to that high right there, if it gets up to there, about there, it's where it stopped last time. Maybe I can draw one more line. Maybe right here, if it gets up to there or even there, that's the highest it got to before it rejected last time. If it gets up to there, then we got 45 seconds. If it gets up to these two lines, then I could take like a 2-3 minute put. But I think it's fine. It keeps kind of retract a little bit. This looks like a great. I took a 2 minute, so it's a little bit long. 28 seconds. I think it's going to hold up because it's pushed up, up, up. I hope it doesn't get some 20 seconds. Oh, that's good. It's good. It's holding 19 seconds. Anything can happen in 19 seconds. It hit the bottom of this green candle here, and it's in the 1 minute, so that's fine. Okay, I think we're safe. I don't feel it's got any big down pressure. It's not got any big red candles that are just pushing down. That's going to be another win. That's a good win right there. Now I'm going to watch this chart. As I talk to you, I'm going to set this for right there. If it hits that level, then I think it's going to go and turn around up here. The problem is it could turn around here or it could go right through and break through there. Right now it's slowing down a little bit, but nothing. To me, it hasn't hit any major level. To me, it hasn't hit any serious levels. It won't hit any serious levels until, it's going to climb slowly up to this level, and I think it'll get rejection off that first line, just like it did here. As soon as it hit that line. In fact, it hit that line there. It hit this line right there. That's where it hit. If you want to go back, that's 2807. 2220. Yeah. It's 2220 is what it is in terms of minutes. So if we want to go back to 2220, so way back here. I don't even know how to find it in this 1 minute. Let's go to 5 minutes. Yeah, it looks like it's way back here. I don't know if I can even trust this level. I guess it hit this level here before. That's a bottom. I mean that's a decent level too that it could turn from right here. It's all in this level that it could turn from. Yeah, the problem I find with trading like this is that it could turn from that level or it could break that level. Right now, it appears to be turning from that level, but this chart has a history right here of going, having these little pullbacks. So unless this breaks way down and we think this is a real turnaround, then there's no reason to be trading on it. It just looks like it's going down. It doesn't mean that this chart isn't going up from here. See how it's been going up anyway. I thought it was going to go up from there. I'm not going to take another trade. I'm in the money right now, 1854. And actually, I think I'm pretty good in the money, 1854. I'm at 2%. I'm at 1.98%. I've got a $36 profit. Not bad. Not the greatest ever. But I don't think I have to take another trade to finish this day with the feeling of winning. I'm kind of zoned in on this chart, and I can lose here because I thought it was going to gun all the way up and then it was going to turn. But see, it gunned all the way up, had a slight retraction, and in the overall scheme of things, is this retraction strong enough, or is it going to break up out of that? When I zoom in, it feels like, let's see if I zoom in. It goes higher, higher, higher. Oh, see, it didn't go higher again. And the internal pressure really didn't. It went higher, higher highs, higher, 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 and then it started breaking. It really started breaking its pattern right there. And that scares me because I think it could go down from here, from understanding the internal pressure Goes higher there, higher there, higher there, and then it goes lower, you know, but it could get all kinds of stuff here. I mean, the thermometer on pocket option says it's going to go up, but the internal pressure seems to it can't get higher. It can't get higher. It could go straight. See, and that right there is a level that is going to break. This is a lower level. That is a really serious lower level of basically so if it breaks this lower level, if it breaks this lower level, I'm going to say it's going down from here. That was risky, but it's more on confirmation. 30 seconds. That will be, if this wins, I will explain exactly what I just did. I've been able to do this multiple times. I've been able to do this well. I've been able to get this confirmation breakthrough, but you got to act fast. Can this win? Can it hold down for 8 more seconds? Give me my third win for the day, my third net win. 3, 2, 1. And it held and it won, and it's still holding. It still would have won. It's still winning. It's still winning. I'm saying it's still winning. I took my trade right here. It's still winning. It's still winning. It's still winning. It's still winning, and a huge win. And it did exactly what I thought it was going to do in terms of internal pressure. I'm going to explain this as soon as I show this. I'm going to explain this, so stick with me here. This is 1877. This is up. This is $59. We are up 3.25. 1877. That's a great session. Now I want to dive into this because this is an extreme case where I can give you some really big thoughts on my thoughts on this. I can give you this, and I'm going to give this to you. And I'm actually going to screenshot this too because I want to do a little video on this because this is really important. This is a big line in the 10-minute. Okay, this is a big line in the 10-minute. I found the line in the 10-minute from way back. It's going to be hard to show this on the screen, but I found this line in the 10-minute, so I'll just show it here. Okay. Now, in the 30 seconds, I won that trade. I took a put right there. That's where I took my put. At the break point, right there. So this is where I took my put. I think I took it right here for 30 seconds. And I'm going to show you why. Number one, I took my put right here for like 30 seconds. I think as soon as it broke down, I took it right there. Okay. I'll take this, make this red so I understand. That's where I took my put and I won it. Okay. In 30 seconds. Hopefully I got more. Yeah, that was 92. Now it's at 69%. But what I can tell you is this line of support and resistance was also found. This was a channel, okay? That was a channel in the 30 seconds. If you look at that channel in 30 seconds, let's look at it in 10 seconds. And here's what I saw in 10 seconds that made me know that this was going to break, or if it broke, it was probably going to turn. How did I know this was going to turn and not go up, not keep going up? Because I was thinking it was going to a higher level. I thought this was going up. But then in 10 seconds, internal pressure, and this is just tanking. I could be winning on this over and over again. Of course, you can't know how far it's going to go down, so that's irrelevant to like our conversation. But I took my trade here when it broke through, and as soon as it broke through, boom, I jumped in on that, okay? Right when it broke. That was the moment that I knew. That red candle broke, I took my trade right there, okay? And I'll have a video of this. You can just rewind the video here on YouTube. But as I was talking to you, I was saying it went higher here, higher here, higher here, okay? There's 3 higher highs and higher lows in the internal pressure. It hit this line, and then it never made it back. It started actually going the other direction. So if it was going to break this line, I would have expected this candle right here or something. It goes here higher, higher. I would have expected it to go maybe to here and then to break higher than at least this candle, but at that line. And then I would consider that it was moving forward. It was going on in its journey. Right now, what it did is it went higher, 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 and it couldn't get higher that time. This candle right here is really important. It couldn't get higher that time. Okay? That time it could not get higher. Then I knew this is breaking out. This is not going to break out. This is going to go down. Now, I put my line here where this bottom was because it hit this bottom twice. And then I thought, you know what? It didn't go higher there. It stayed lower. And as it came down here, it broke straight through. Boom. Massive turnaround. That's, like text. This is like textbook turnaround idea right here. That's exactly what it is. And right now it's going down to that white line, so it could do anything. But that's the area that I was in right there. It went up. I thought it was going to go up here. I thought it was going to go all the way up there, but it didn't. I was looking for it to go up there, but it didn't. And internally, I saw that it was going to turn around. And then when it broke that level, look how it just slammed down. Now, I can't trade anymore today. I've already made 3.25%. I've made $59 profit. So that's going to be it for today. I'm going to try to do another little video on this. This was sort of a textbook internal pressure, guiding a turnaround and making a really good position, really thoughtful position. That's where my position was. And look, it would have won a whole bunch of candles going down. And that's how it is, folks. So if you want to learn more about this, I got some news for you. And here I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Hey, no matter where you are right now in your journey, you can become a profitable binary options trader. All it takes is a simple trading strategy to win trades and the ability to stick with your plan. But it's easier said than done, especially if you're trying to do this alone. But now you don't have to do this alone. Right now, you can go to MusicCityTrader.com and join me in a tribe of dedicated traders. We're on a journey together, and there's room for you today. You'll get all access to the exclusive Trading Tribe app where you can post your progress, share your wins and losses, learn what's working from other traders, and you'll get exclusive trading sheets, strategy guides, trading journal downloads, and more. You can even participate in my special live trading sessions and even copy my trades right inside Pocket Option using the Social Trade feature. Go to MusicCityTrader.com and join the Trader Tribe today. Success is within reach, and you're not alone. Click and join today at MusicCityTrader.com.